Hey guys, it's me Luis. It's Monday, so we are busy day today. I'm gonna do two jobs because the other ones, they've been in the body shop, they're working, in the pre-owned, so they have to go detail. So I have a couple problems to get another one. So I'm gonna make this one as the IS 250, so the 2014. Now this one is gonna be a little problem with parts because they don't want to give you moldings anymore. Because this kind of clips, you can save the moldings, so now they don't want to give you moldings, they want to just give you the clips. So I got a new clips, but the moldings will be the same. Okay, so as you see, the molding is open on this part right here. That's what I told the guys, but they don't care. So parts is a lot of big problems when they have to give you parts. This one that looks really bad, but it's not gonna be my fault if the other one looks open, the gap in this place, because we're gonna reuse it, so it's no big deal. So today gonna do this one. Now the IS stuff is really simple. Remember, there's not many clips you're gonna find on this new 14s, 15s. Okay, right there. There's one more in the corner, right there. Because the old IS 250s, we have to save. I mean, every time you have to replace clips and moldings. Now these designs, you have to save the moldings. But that one over there looks really good. So I'm gonna get this recorded in my video and show if I have any problem. Because the thing is, it's soldered. So the customer is driving and they lost the molding because it's broken or it's losing or making noises. It's gonna go service. A service is gonna call us and say, hey, you guys did a bad job, but I have this video just to prove it's not my fault. Okay, you're gonna just open these corners right here. Careful, because this thing is catching the metal. So you can break this one. You see this one is open. You see the gap right there, or you can get damage on this part of the fender. So careful there. And remember, grab your molding from the middle, shake a little bit, and pull it. Okay, and in that way you don't break any of your clips. You see it? It's got a hooks and clips. Okay. Now this one is what I pulled it. Remember, let me show you what's the difference. The other IS or the other RX, they have a clips on these spots right here, the same like these ones, right? But has another hooks right here. They go under. So what I did is pulling and shaking and open, but don't pull up or you're gonna break the hooks. You gotta go on this way, okay? Because that's why my hooks is still here. Don't be confused and break the parts on that one. Okay, so now we're gonna get this molding out. Remember, this kind of hooks, they're the best because you can have access to the clip right here. You see, open it and just open this, and that's it. I'm gonna save these moldings because sometimes I have a customer. You see, the clip is broken here already. Probably he didn't replace before because one clip is broken. Or sometimes when they put the molding back, they hit the moldings and broke it. Yeah. Now this one, careful on this part, sliding down a little bit. You see it? That's what I told the guys. I need the moldings, but they don't want to give me moldings. You see? That's why. Because this part stuck right here, and now this molding is damaged. You see it? So that's my proof I didn't make the damage. So they have to replace the moldings. Okay, this is stuck right here. Just careful here. You see? This happened on these kind of moldings when they're older. This part right here to the rubber just separate because this is welded by plastic and they come up. And this one, you see, they clip back again, but it's gonna come up. You're gonna hit, you see the click? And it's on the place, but it's gonna come up anyway. So what I do is I'm gonna put some spot of urethane with primer, and that's it. And if that click is gonna help. And I think this is the same problem, but let me find out. Let's see, because parts say they don't have it right now, so I don't know if they lie me or it's just they don't have it. So, but sometimes when they sold the cars, they don't want to put more money. It's molding, you see. This one was different, but maybe it's losing too. Let's check it out. You see the click? That click back on, but you need to put some glue or it's gonna come off again. So you see, it's good, but too much and it's broken. Okay, so you gotta fix that one. Remember, you have to replace it, but I don't have the molding. Parts don't want to give me, or they say they don't have it. Maybe the light was lying me, or maybe they don't want to. Yeah, this was replaced before. You see the glue? Definitely has to be replaced before. Just make the cut. Right. Alright, make it turn. Very careful with the corners. I'm not gonna use line because I don't like the bottom on this Lexus. All Lexus is really deep. So I'm being honestly, I have those big hooks for my line, but I lost it because one of my jobs I put it back in my truck and I think I lost it and I don't find any more, so I had to buy another one. So that's why I don't lose a line. But it's no big deal. See, right there. So now I'm gonna use my wire. So you remember my WRD handles right there? I'm using that line for a long time, probably more than 10 jobs already, and it still is good. So remember, this kind of wires is the squared wire. It's not the round one, it's the square. So that's why you can reuse it and reuse it as many times as you want. Okay, so I already protect inside the dashboard because I don't want to scratch it or cut it. I'm gonna go inside. Remember, it's got to be inside the protector dashboard right there. I don't use the suction cups a little bit because it's too hot and sometimes they're gonna come off and hit something, so that's why I don't use it too much. There. Okay. Now let's put the other line. This technique is really easy and very nice because you can cut the bottom with no problems when you're working alone. Okay, let's go in there. Now remember, I need to take my review mirror. Okay. Alright. I'll just light this up. Ready off. Okay, and just put it inside here. There you go, and that's it. Now we're gonna start pulling from outside. Remember, when this kind of dip, it's gonna be a little more difficult because they can cut your wire because it's gonna be hot and worn it. That one is a bit number, so you gotta get careful. Just put a little bit. There you go. You see the line inside. It's running. Very nice. Put this one here. Careful with your line because it's gonna be hot and it's gonna break, especially in the middle. Pull more wire just carefully, and now just cross your lines. One more, and we're done. You see? And you can reuse the line one more time, many times you want. Okay, you see, that was simple and easy. Okay, and in this way you don't have to use the long knife and the big knife on the bottom and stretch your head, your spine when you're pulling the glass. The risk to cut the dashboard, things like that. Okay, so we already cut this one. Alright, so you see it's no damage. It's very nice. You know, the sides, the top, you can use the cold knife, but careful, don't cut anything and don't scratch anything. On the bottom, you see, is the dashboard is intact. No cuts, nothing. It's gonna be easy way to cut the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna start cutting my OV. I don't want to pull the glass now because it's really hot, so it's gonna overheat, and aftermarket is not good when it's really hot. So I'm gonna start blowing this clean, get the V, put primers, replace, take this one off, get my glass ready. Remember, we're gonna use Beta Breed to clean the glass, G800 just to clean, you know, I mean, and contaminate with this one, clean with G100. And we're gonna use, today I'm gonna use Doe, okay? 5504 primer is for this one. Your activator with this one. And your 207 with Sika. Now remember, both of these, they are primeless, so that's mean you don't need a primer, but still you need it. No matter what, believe me, you have to use primer. It's the best attach. I already make some tests on other cars, and I was using my P2G with no primer, and I don't think it's very strong bone. Because when I have two jobs, I redo it because they call me back for another windshield because they broke it. I find it when I pull, not this one, from the glass, some spots they looks like the glue don't attach really nice. So I'm not trust with no primer. So I'm gonna go primer, primeless, and that's the best bone you can get. Okay, so I'll be right back and see you in the next shot. Okay guys, we're ready to prepare our glass. Now remember, you gotta wear your nitro gloves. It's the only gloves can be protect you for the chemicals you're gonna use, because later, many years later, when you're using these products for a long time, they're gonna give you some problems. Okay, so now many ways to clean this glass. Now I'm gonna show you. This glass comes from the warehouse. Okay, it's grease fingers. I think the guys was eating taquitos, tacos or whatever, but you can see the big marks right there. I hate when they give me the glass with the fingers like that. See, grease, 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 a lot of contaminations. Now to remove that one is really hard. So now you can use many things. Now remember, the rubbing alcohol is the only product you can use to clean the glass. Okay, it's the only, it's approved by the manufacturer's glue right here. So now you can use glass cleaner, GC800, and the Beta Breed. For me, the Beta Breed is the best one. Why? Because if I just go using my G800, many people does this, they're gonna spray it and you're gonna see the contamination. Do you see these nasty fingers over there? You see it? I hate it, because it's really hard to clean the grease. Okay, so I'm gonna spray some. Today is really hot, so it's gonna dry faster. So now you can do is this. People is start cleaning like this, right? Okay, you start scrubbing here. Now with this process, it's supposed to, you're gonna clean all that, right? And yeah, that's the truth. But now the problem to me, I'm gonna show you why I changed for the Beta Breed F1 all the time. Because even when you clean this very nice, you see it, you still see that, you see the contamination, no matter how hard you go. Now this is the regular. Now you can change for this one. This one is the best, right? This is for even clean the body, the metal. So you have to go really smooth and clean with this one, or you're gonna scratch the glass. So careful with this one. Okay. But as you see, some areas now they're clean, except for this one. The fingers I don't see anymore. Alright, there you go. So I think the fingers they're gone, but there's still some marks, they're not gone. So we're gonna do really slow because this thing is really hard. Careful with the glass. Still I have some dissipation. You see the fingers right there? But maybe it's the head because it's drying really fast. So okay, so we can one more. Okay, now and this way you can say the glass is clean, free, no contamination, right? Alright, let's find out. Okay, you see? Now it's not, the dissipation is not really too much. So on this way you can say the glass is total clean. Maybe not. This is dissipation, it's normal, but you see some spots, they're opening, right? Some opening over there, in the corners and here. So let's see. But when I pass in here, you see the shadow make me some marks. Still I can see that, you see the fingerprints right there. So, but why they don't show and the dissipation foam? That's the question. So in other words, my glass is supposed to clean now, right? Alright, you see? The shade made me see the fingers and some lines. Probably they coming from the factory. Even the top, you see when it's black shade right there, you see the marks. You can see fingers right there. Okay, now what happens if I use alcohol, the rubbing alcohol? Check it out. Okay, you're gonna pass the alcohol here. This is acting like the activator, okay? But you're cleaning. The activator is gonna stay there. You see, but it's still, I see some marks. You see it? Dissipation. It's not drying, as you can see the marks in here. You see? It's like a grease still on the glass. So that means this one is not gonna be really good. This is to clean paint or some kind of stickers, glue. That's what I do with that one. Now we're gonna spray this one again. Alright. And you see, it's no dissipation now. Looks like the glass is total clean. Alright. So in this way, I'm ready to put my primer. But when I pass the black, you see, I got a big mark right here. Let me see the fingers. Right here, I got 3 fingers here. Got a mark and fingers here, and a lot of marks and fingers here. So that means the glass still is not clean. Okay, so let's see. Now, using all those products right here, I don't trust in any of this. Okay, it's not good, it's not good. To me, this one has just lost the time, because the glass still is grease and it's got a contamination. Now we go with our favorite product, the Beta Breed F1. This one dries really fast in summertime, so just careful. Alright, and now we're gonna just clean it. First we go in circles. Okay, now we're gonna go forward, step, you know, forward, just go up. Until this product dries. So now, I'm gonna spray one more time our GC 100. Let's see. Let me see when I clean, see the black shadow is behind, it's dry, it's gonna show many fingers. You see it? I don't see any more fingers, the fingers they're gone. Just right here I got 3 fingers, but that's the mark right here, my glue is gone here. So I still have 3 here because I didn't clean that part. You see it? the right hip, but my glue is going this way, so my area is clean. That one is clean. You see the fingers that are here, you see it? Okay. Okay, so now I can say the glass is clean. Okay, so remember, you can use this product. It's gonna be the best. F1 is the best to clean your glass. So now I'm gonna use the 5504 primer. This one you don't have to shake because they don't come with the bowl just to shake this one. It's just straight, but shake a little bit because you have this one on your glass, I mean your truck for a long time. Remember, position is like this. Primer here. Give it room because you have to put the mold in. Okay. And we're gonna just primer the body. Remember, just the scratches. Lamination, that's normal. All cars has a lamination. Especially the corners. Or every car you're doing is corners come with lamination. Every car. No matter which one is, all do the same process. Alright. And that's it. That's the only primer you're gonna use. So you don't have to put primer all around, because when you put in primer too much, it's gonna reduce the bonding. Okay, so less primer is the best. That's why here you have to be very cold, very thin, just to reduce in the bonding. Okay, so I'm gonna drive 6 minutes. I have to put the mold in. I leave the room out there already. I got my Marcy. Remember, it's M7 for this one. You see the mark I left? My moldings go right here. Now, I know the mark, but if you want to make another mark, you can use this marker and just put it right here and just right there. You see, it's before the primer, and you're gonna follow just the line. So let it draw right there. Sorry about the glass, but they stick with this molding. Okay, so we gotta order a new one. We're almost done with this one. Alright, so we're ready. We're gonna wait 2 minutes. Is that the time for the glue dries? I already think have more than almost 1 minute, so I'm gonna be fast. So let me just get this. Now I have another tool I can show you. Okay, it's inside there, something I made. Because this business, when you work for a long time holding a caulking gun like this, your shoulder is gonna give you some problems later. I'm starting getting problems in my shoulders. But that's normal because it's too many years working in this position. So no, because the caulking gun is heavy. Okay, this is a lot of weight on this one. It's very heavy, and when you're grabbing like this for many times, your shoulder is gonna give you some problems later. So what I made is a tool. It's gonna help you just to lift this one, and you're gonna just hold in and moving free. It's gonna be nice. I'm just almost done with that tool, and I will show you later. It's gonna be a nice one. Okay, so I think it's almost 2 minutes. I'm gonna start getting this one done. It's a hot day. Okay, make another cut right here. Just remember, the B has to be the same like was here on the car. You see? The same thick. And you have to see it from here. You see it? It's nice. If it's too, you don't see it, it's too low. Okay? You see, this position is giving problems with your shoulders later. Many years later, you're gonna feel it. Right now, I'm feeling the pain, but that's normal because this position is not good. But I'm almost done with that tool. I will show you. Let's close the little bridge right here. There you go. Gotta work fast. Oh, it's gonna dry fast. Sorry if I move my head too fast, but I want to see if I got my phone on the dashboard. Remember, getting from the middle. This is your crane. This is your operator. So right here, there's no way anymore. This is the angle. You're gonna find first your bin numbers right there. That's the part you want to miss. And go the first corner on the left and the right one second. There you go. And let it go down. Alright. So when you go down like this, you're sticking the glass in one touch. And you see, it's not moving anymore. Check it out. See? I don't have to just put some tapes and run away. I don't like tapes. You never see me use any tape. Sometimes just to hold the glass for seconds, and after that just take them off. But I don't like tapes because I don't trust in the tapes. I trust in the glue. You see, the glass not moving, and it's very hot. Alright. Not too much, right there. You see, my bin number is exactly on the point. A little bit, and that's it. Okay, put it down a little bit. Now I'm gonna touch it from the bottom. Okay, if I touch it and I mess my fingers, it's because I messed the part. I messed the bottom part. Okay, you see, that's why I don't like to use this one. It's too wet. Expanding the glue a little bit, not too much because it's hot. Okay, and now I'm gonna put my fingers right here. Let me check it out. Nothing here. I touch a little bit, but that's a little point. That's because I'm pushing. See, right there, right there, right there. Okay. So just a little point. I touch it because I'm pushing. So of course the glue is gonna go expand it, but it's a little point, not too much. Alright guys, so I'm gonna just put all parts together and we finish. So just remember the clips, I had to put new clips, my moldings, and the cow. Fix the corner here because they don't give me any new moldings. So, and that's it. Alright guys, so see you next. I got a Land Rover.